In tonight's iBug Byte, let's take a look at some of the information and options that we have available to us in our battery settings. So I've opened the Settings app and I've flicked right 8 or 9 times. The next thing up should be Battery.
Battery button.
Let's double tap on that.
Battery percentage switch button on.
So my battery percentage is turned on. That's what shows us our battery charge level in the status bar. Flicking right.
Low power mode switch button off.
So low power mode I have switched off. If I flick right again, I'll get an explanation.
Low power mode temporarily reduces background activity like downloads and mail fetch until you can fully charge your iPhone.
Alright, so that will reduce some of the background activity. Once I get down to 20%, then low power mode would kick in. Flicking right again.
Insights and suggestions heading.
Insights and suggestions. So if Apple notices that there's something I could do differently to improve my battery performance, they'll make recommendations. So let me flick right.
Auto lock never button.
Auto lock I have set to never. Let me flick right again.
Auto lock is currently turned off. You can save battery by turning it on.
Alright, so I could save battery if I turned it on. I choose not to.
Battery health and charging button.
Alright, flicking right again, I get to battery health and charging, and that's a button, so I'm going to double tap on that to go into it.
Phone batteries, like all rechargeable batteries, are consumable components that become less effective as they age. Learn more, link.
Alright, so our batteries, when we first get our phones, if it's a new phone, it's going to have maximum capacity of 100%. Let's find out what mine is. I'll flick right.
Maximum capacity 95%.
Alright, so it's telling me my max capacity is 95%. Now my phone is a little over 2 years old, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. If your maximum capacity is down in the low 80s, you're probably going to see some sluggish performance on your phone, and at that point you might want to think about getting a new battery. I could continue flicking right and find a few more options, but I want to focus specifically on battery usage by app. So to do that, I'm going to scrub out of this category.
Battery health and charging button.
Alright, so I'm back in that main listing, and I'm going to flick right one time.
Selected last 24 hours button 1 of 2.
So I have a couple choices here. I can see stats based on the last 24 hours, or if I flick right,
last 10 days button 2 of 2.
I can see stats based on the last 10 days. I'm going to go ahead and double tap on that.
Selected last 10 days button 2 of 2.
Alright, now I want to go down to the battery usage by app, and that's going to be the next heading. So I'm going to do my 4-finger flick down gesture that I've set up to go to the next heading.
Battery usage by app heading.
Battery usage by app. So I'm going to flick right.
Show activity button.
Show activity. So this is a toggle. I can see my battery usage by app expressed as a percentage, or I can see it expressed in number of hours. The default is going to be percentages, so let me flick right.
Bard Mobile 38%.
Alright, so Bard Mobile 38%. So in the last 10 days, 38% of my battery usage can be attributed to Bard. Flicking right again.
MetaView notifications 17%.
MetaView, 17% of my battery usage can be attributed to MetaView. And if I keep flicking right, I'll just get decreasing percentages by app. Let me flick back to the left a couple times.
Show activity button.
Show activity. Let me double tap on that. And that's going to take me so that these numbers are expressed in hours instead of percentages.
Showing activity. Show battery usage button.
Alright, so now if I flick right and go to Bard.
Bard's Mobile, 100 hours, 16 minutes on screen, 1 hour, 5 minutes background, 101 hours, 22 minutes.
Alright, so it's telling me that I have a total of about 101 hours, and it's saying that I forget the exact numbers, but about 100 hours uh, would be when I had the Bard app actually pulled up on the screen, and then the other hour was when I was probably multitasking and doing something else and just listening to the Bard book in the background. If I flick right,
Map view, 42 minutes on screen, 45 hours, 47 minutes background, 46 hours, 29 minutes.
all right, so again, it gives me the on-screen time, which for MetaView was only about 45 minutes, and then it gives me the hours that it was operating in the background, and then it gives me the total number of hours, those two numbers added together. So there's a lot of interesting information and some important options in the battery settings. I encourage you to take a look at those, and I hope this information has been helpful.